Wow, what a beautiful year. What a crazy year. What a crazy beautiful week. So, um actually we got to give shout out to Joni Patri on this because I remember one of the videos she did with some other lady, or was it some other video? I don't know. But remember Joni saying that there may not be election result right away. And she also said, and I could be wrong, but I haven't went back to that video. But she said whoever had the highest score, versus between Biden and Trump, whoever had the highest score on the day of the election, that person could lose. It could reverse the results. And of course, on my KRS vlogs, I did my own technique showing the results of what it's showing as a winner. So there's that, and it's still showing that same particular winner. So, but one thing you got to understand, because I'm getting a lot of females on this, and I explain these to my students as well, that if these things push till January 20th, then suddenly Trump charts and his timing becomes more prominent than Biden. Right now, Biden chart is strong astrologically. It's strong. But especially during this time, it was really strong. But if this somehow gets pushed to 20th and beyond, then Trump charts dominate. So let's see. See how this plays out. So anyway, today we're going to be doing Moon in the second house in the sign of Aquarius for Capricorn ascendant people. And as always, if you do not know if you have this particular position, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, all the other astrological details, for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological reporting on my books, consultation, link to my academy, my KRS vlogs, where I'm going to be, doing 2021 reading for all the ascendants there. And of course, meeting Ketu is for right now scheduled for the 13th. Okay. I'm waiting on my finalization of the VFX scene. So, hopefully it should come on time. It should. So, Moon in the 11th house, okay, of Aquarius ascendant. So, one thing you will see, first of all, that this person definitely, first of all, whoever this person is, their spouse will control the bank account emotionally. They will emotionally manipulate to control the bank account, to have, the major say in what happens with the spending. But also, this is a particular position. I wouldn't really say it's karmic, but it is very unorthodox, unusual placement as a seventh lord, meaning this person gets something out of the ordinary. This person will attract an individual who will definitely be wearing like a red jacket amongst all the black jackets. For example, you'll have, let's say, regular people, are getting married. One is an engineer, accountant, doctor. Okay, this is the person that will have perhaps those traits and those particular career, and family is normal. But suddenly what happens, because they marry you, suddenly they will want to, go to the Himalayas for 3 months. They're suddenly all into, vegan philosophy and wanting to open their kundalini. Like they become those. It's kind of like you marry a Steve Jobs persona, regardless of if it's male or female. Somebody who's extremely becomes very eccentric, even if they weren't before in a relationship. And a person definitely finds a strong connection with other realms, otherworldly realms. But one thing you will also see with this position, not only a person's wealth increases, but especially through marriage, your friendships will increase. And your food habits will change suddenly. After marriage, you may actually start drinking. After marriage, you suddenly will start enjoying exotic foods. Or usually, and this is so crazy. I've had an individual, just normal person, eats vegetarian food, Indian vegetarian food, and non-vegetarian food, occasionally drinks. But after marriage, they're all into raw diet. Raw diet. Like they are all about just eating those raw vegetables, raw fruits, raw nuts, because they feel this, healthy, change within them. So there's always something unusual thing with them. And also one thing you will notice, spouse will always want to keep a close surveillance on the bank account and close surveillance on your family. They would always want to, have their nose and ears in what's happening with them. They will check the bank account 3 times a day. Who spent what? So it can become, a bit of a challenge to deal with the spouse with this particular position. And you will also notice that this spouse, especially let's say if this is a male chart, the woman will become very obsessed about dealing with children. Some angle of children will become very obsessive with them, whether it's their education, whether it's their health, whether it's their travel, something. They become very adamant about it. Now, this is also the position that does bring in unusual interactions with your in-laws and spouse's family. Like usually one definitely has a major karma with the spouse's family. The things that this person is looking for, that normal interaction, that is not there. There's always something very unusual that a person has to deal with, which kind of like distance them from dealing with, the spouse's family. Also, on the other hand, this is also the position that a person would be able to make money or would make money from foreign sources, foreign lands. And usually, and then of course, majority of you who watch me are probably in technology, IT, softwares. Usually such people will go into things related to like surveillance and security, like dealing with, hacking, anti-hacking, malware type, work. And of course, a person will also become, actually, both you and your spouse after marriage will become very strong about dealing with herbs and essential oils. Okay. So this is my analysis of moon in the second house for Capricorn ascendant people. Again, if you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And if you want to know where your moon displays all your astrological details, check out the links here. And let's see what happens, man. This is I read somewhere it's like the entire America is waiting for their STD results. I'm like, that is like the funniest thing I read. It was on some article or some post. It's like, it feels like the entire country is waiting for its STD results. Let's see what we have. So anyway, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.